Welcome to the WIHS Journal. Well, for the past 16 years, we've had an ongoing relationship with the Truth Drama production team from the Truth Baptist Church in South Windsor, Connecticut. In the studio with me today was Melody Moldler talking about their newest production, brand new, they never did it before. It's entitled The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, a Truth Drama production. And the first performance begins on December 5th at 7 p.m. and then again December 6th at 2 and 7 p.m. Hope you can stay tuned for all the details. Well, today in the WIHS studio, it's almost like a tradition that we talk about the Truth Baptist Church. Again, this year they're having another play for you to come out. It's a free event featuring children and the love of God about Christmas. And this year is called What Makes the Best Christmas Pageant Ever? And it's a beloved holiday story. So Melody Moldler is in the studio with me, and she is a director, and she's going to explain just a little bit about that first thing we talked about, the title.
Yeah. The Best Christmas Pageant Ever is a beloved holiday story. The play is based on a book that was written, I think, in 1973. It's a beloved classic. There was a movie made about it back, I think, in the 70s, and they made an updated movie about it in the last couple of years. But this script is based directly on the book, and it's just a sweet story about a church that's putting on a Christmas pageant, and then the town's family of miscreants kind of volunteer themselves into the pageant, and it's an adventure from there.
This is the first time you're ever doing this play.
This is the first time we're doing it, yeah.
Because I know every year you guys do a huge production.
Yeah. Yeah, we've done, this is I think our 16th or 17th year doing plays, okay. And this one is not, it's a new one. We haven't done this before.
Yes. I don't want to give too much of the play away, but can you tell us a little bit about the Herdman kids and why they're so unforgettable?
Yeah. So there are 6 Herdman kids in the story: Ralph, Imogene, Leroy, Ollie, Claude, and Gladys. I might have mixed up the order a little bit, but they are just a family from not a great background, and the kids are really wild, punching people and stealing their lunch and just kind of rambunctious all the time. But they come to church. They've never been to church before. They get involved in the pageant, and then in one of the scenes, their mother, who's directing the pageant, realizes these kids have never even heard the story of Christmas. They don't know anything about Jesus. And even though the kids they kind of run wild through the town, and all the other kids in town are afraid of them, they really have they have a desire to learn. They have a desire to grow. They are genuine, even though they don't have a lot of direction in life. And once they hear the story of Christmas, they are genuinely trying to understand, genuinely trying to know what is the truth. And that's a big part of the story.
Yeah. So I love that. Though it is amazing how, you put these little kids in who are not of Christ, and then it's a great way to implement Christmas. So tell us about what can surprise the audience and what can they expect when they come to see the show.
I think there will be a lot of humorous moments. There may or may not be a few moments where someone gets, stage punched. There's some chaos that the Herdmans cause, and you have no idea how much time it's taken to choreograph all of that. But I think the audience will have a great time just laughing along with the Herdman kids and laughing a little bit at the expense of some of the church people who are really just used to the way things always go, and the Herdmans disrupt all of their routines. And it is kind of funny.
Yes. So I never really, explained that every year you guys come in and you've always been part of it. Remember, you were so much younger, and all the teens, and Matt Harper used to, direct everything. And wow, how things have changed. But tell us about, the children the teens that have worked consecutively, and what parts they'll be doing. Yeah, so we have 30 teens who are in the play this year. Yeah, it's good. It's actually down. Last year, I think we had 40. But we have teens between the ages of 12 and 17 or 18. So one of our seniors is playing the lead role of the mother. Her name's Eliana, and she's doing a great job. She's got a lot of responsibility on her shoulders there. And then we have down to the youngest Herdman child, Gladys, is played by a 12-year-old who really acts the part. She's just very spunky and fun. So we have the whole spectrum of skill levels. Some of these kids have been in the drama program for all of from 12 to 17, 18, and other ones are fresh out of
they know nothing about this. We're always trying to help them be loud, clear, and slow, and learn how to face the audience and learn stage directions and all those types of things. It's a lot of fun seeing them learn and grow.
So you being the director, obviously it's the Lord that drives you, but what is the best drive when you do these plays each year that gives you that drive? What do you love about it?
I love working with the teens. I've always loved working with teens. I used to do a lot of just spending time with teen girls when I was even just an older teen and spending time with younger girls. But I really love working with them and seeing them grow and being able to encourage them in their skills and help them. And I really enjoy the arts. When I was in high school, I did mime classes and some drama classes and things like that. So not actually a ton of drama participation myself, but I really enjoy.
That's great. Why did the Truth Drama team choose this play, The Best Christmas Pageant Ever? Why did you guys choose this one this year?
It's a great question. We always pray a lot about which play to do, and we're always looking for something that has a lot of parts and has a gospel message, or at least a hint of a gospel message. This one is a little bit less clear of a gospel message, however, it is still there. And it actually was recommended last year to me. I had never heard of the book or the play or anything until one of the moms from last year actually asked me about that. So thanks, Tracy. Yep. And I mentioned it to the other directors, and we looked into it and thought it was a great fit. Yeah.
So tell us about the lighting and all the costumes that come in. How much different is it this year?
So this year, the costumes last year we did a production of Esther from the Bible. So the costume difference between biblical Esther and we actually set our version of this in the 1980s, and 1980s is quite dramatic.
Yes.
In some ways, it's easier because we actually are raiding like real church closets for pageant costumes and that kind of thing. Yep. And we have like a whole set of lights and things that we always set up. Our stage is a little simpler this year than it has been in some years in the past, so that's helpful. It's a lot of fun getting it all together.
Yep. And if you're tuning in right now, I'm speaking to the director, Melody Moldler, where you're talking about this best Christmas pageant ever. Tell us are there any favorite Christmas carols that you guys are doing with this play?
We have in the pageant, the kids only actually sing one song because it's not really a musical. And so they sing Silent Night at the end of the production. They hum a few other songs, but that's the main one that we've chosen to do. Okay.
So what would you like listeners to come out? It's a free play, which is awesome. And you guys have many different times that you're offering it. What would you hope that they would take away from this year?
I hope that people catch a glimpse of Christmas being bigger than just the traditions and the trappings. That it's something, we need to see Jesus in it and see that it's not only the beauty of all of the things we do, but also the beauty of just that Christ came as a baby. He came to be with us. He came so that we could know him. And it was so simple and it was so humble. In the play, they talk about how like Mary and Joseph, they look like refugees or something. They were poor. They were not fancy. It was not well put together. It was messy when Jesus came. And then he comes right in to be with us in our mess too. Yeah. And I hope that people catch a glimpse of that.
So tell the listeners when, where, and all that stuff.
Yeah. So it will be December 5th. That's a Friday at 7 p.m. and December 6th, Saturday at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. The performances will be at Truth Baptist Church in South Windsor. That's 60 Burnham Street in South Windsor, Connecticut. Tickets are free. You can get them through the truthbaptistchurch.org website, and we hope to see you there. Yeah.
Well, that concludes our broadcast for today. Again, with the director, Melody Moldler. Their free event is entitled The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, a Truth Drama production. And all performances are free, beginning on December 5th at 7 p.m. and December 6th at 2 p.m. and again December 6th at 7 p.m. For more details, you can check out our website at WIHSradio.org. I'm Anissa Porticelli for News and Public Affairs.